He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Slips through the line. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that. Dropping back, it's Levin. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Big fella showing some ability. Got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there now.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well. And he shows you his athleticism.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like feature him, the offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. And for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to blow up now and start doing something.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
On that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier, inbounds, and getting him down, now setting up for it.
They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. The Tigers have it with a first and goal. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Levin. Into the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the ground, it's Ide. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every week. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physically. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, I think they're going to look back on this one, guys, just with frustration, just an opportunity missed. Your defense did the best thing they could do. Starting the game, forcing a turnover. Now you get the ball, and you give it right back. So the momentum you had and the energy that was in the building, now it goes swinging right back to the other side.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Back to throw, it's Levin. Here's a hit. Stands in and takes the hit. Here's the top. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
I love when you back the defense on the field. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be fourth down.
And the defense did a really good job playing both plays. Slow playing the pass, coming up playing the run, doing a good job getting them on the ground. Now forcing the fourth down, decision time.
Deep in enemy territory, balls at the 3. They can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown. And here they go on fourth and short. The offense changing the play. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Tiger. The defense putting points on the board. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. They'll just slide down. They'll be content. Take that thing all the way back.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third back to throw. It's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the catch on third down, and the rarest of drops for this guy.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
You know, defenders have to really understand body position and where the football's coming from. Great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and he would see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This time it's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped and then first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He might want another play. To throw, it's Levin. Caught over the middle, it's Green. He got loose, almost housed him, finally dragged down at the 32. LSU's right back to the line. To the air on first down. Pulls it in, it's Harris. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Out of the backfield, he's open. There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And that's a nice job by the offense. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Going to the run, it's Durham. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time racing requires some little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste. shotgun, then go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Fires to the right. Holds it in. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job of picking up the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Fires to the middle. The short hands, it's Barney. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Fires to the middle. This time he's got his man. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They're confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down there. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. The 40, the 30, the 20. He's at the touchdown LSU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They look like they were about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Running inside. It's Ives. Got a little grass. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Huskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Through the air, it's Calandria. Zings it complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make.
Touchdown, Cornhusker!
Good shit.
Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops? And the offense keep this up?
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Harris. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. There'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. The defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Scanning the field, it's Levin. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you've got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man, we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. LSU quick to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Yeah, it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs.
And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that is run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Oh, he's got a chance. Here's a little room there. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it. It's Berry. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing the 2nd down in a long situation.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Guys, LSU has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten small. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll run for it. It's Durham. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Looking deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. Running free. Tag. Touchdown, Nebraska. And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player.
And that one is picked up in the end zone.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's ball. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure. Turning it on! The 50, the 40, the 30. He's at the 10. He is in! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals!
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz.
Oh, bitch. Okay, got time for another one.